to start out the show with a text message that I got on Friday afternoon. What's funny is I'm having text message conversations with people all day long, like with listeners, not just during the show. Like they'll listen to the podcast version of the show and send a text about something that we were talking about at 7:00 at night, right? And it's funny, and I learn all kinds of things. One of our listeners totaled his truck a couple weeks ago, hit a deer, and he had to get a new car. So I checked in with them. I'm like, Don, did you get a new car yet? And he goes, yep, sure did. He got a Buick LeSabre. I'm like, all right, good for you. It's good. Random stuff. But this person, whose name I don't know, and that's sometimes the frustrating thing with text messages. You get them, you don't know who it is. But he says, my wife's family loves a blind gift exchange, and I'd like your take. They call it white elephant. I hate it. He said, here's why. I'm giving someone, no idea who, a gift for under $20 that, quite frankly, will end up in the landfill. I hate this, the white elephant. You know what? I'm with you. I hate the white elephant, too. I hate the Secret Santa.
Oh, two totally different things.
I know they are, but they're really kind of the same. You're giving a gift to somebody, and
but you're giving a good gift in the Secret Santa. Are you confused and you've been giving white elephant gifts for Secret Santa? Because that sucks.
No, Jimmy, I don't know about you guys, but our version is it can be stolen 3 times, and whoever owns it the 3rd time gets to keep it. So you're really not, you don't know who you're buying for. You know what I mean?
Not for Secret Santa. Secret Santa is when you draw the name of the person you're buying the gift for, and then you buy them a gift that they like.
Well, what's the stupid one we play on
The
Christmas?
white elephant.
Oh, okay then.
Okay. That's why I was like, are you buying white elephant gifts for your Secret Santa?
Yeah, white elephant's weird. We've always done it. The adults do a white elephant exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone's you is classified as a kid till 25. That's when you go off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is my daughter's last year to be on the kid list. That means aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpa, everybody buys for you.
Oh,
then after 25, you go into the adult white elephant exchange. And what's weird is, like, I always thought it was supposed to be a ridiculous gift. And then someone will throw in something real, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like something good.
Like a nice Yeti or a real expensive candle. And you're like, wait, you don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
It's supposed to be something like almost embarrassing. So we took it up a notch for our white elephant for this Christmas, and it has to come from Goodwill. Or a thrift shop in general.
Yeah.
It has to be secondhand. So I kind of like that.
And you know what, JB? You can verify that it did come from a Goodwill, but just by smelling it, because all Goodwills and Goodwill items smell the same.
It smell like your grandma's basement.
There's a Goodwill smell to
Kind of a
it.
mothy smell.
Yeah. It's just a Goodwill smell, right? So that's kind of cool, though. So you got to hit up you can find some bargains at the Goodwill, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about you, how snooty you are with pricing at the Goodwill.
Well,
Sandy went on a Goodwill kick for like about a year and a half or 2, and he would only shop at Goodwill for clothes.
I call it Goodwill economics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at the Goodwill and you're looking through and you find let's say you just find a shirt that you like, right? And you look at it and it's like $12. You're like, I'm not paying $12 for that.
At the Goodwill?
At the Goodwill? I'm not doing that. And you keep looking around and then you find something for $6. That's more like it. I don't like it as much, but it's only $6.
It's more satisfying.
Yeah. And I just can't bring myself to spend $12 at the Goodwill.
Right. You shouldn't have to. You know, they're good. Some of the fancier Goodwills are now bringing in brand new items and selling them like full price retail items, brand new.
They're selling surplus like Steinmart does and stuff, places like that.
Yeah, like
TJ
overstock
Maxx.
stuff.
Really?
And I was like, who do you think you are, Goodwill? This is not how we do this.
I have a theory that, and it's the only place it ever happens. If you're in a Goodwill, that's when you're going to run into a high school classmate.
Either there or at the Coinstar at HEB.
Yeah, with a big old bucket of quarters.
Yeah. My theory is that I think the best Goodwills are close to really nice neighborhoods.
Oh, yeah.
So like the one in Lakeway on 620, That's fairly new, less than 5 years old, maybe, that Goodwill.
They've been
That's a good
revamping
one.
all of them. They're like, they've gotten a facelift on most of them.
And I
But
can't
the most
always...
expensive neighborhoods, they have the high-end clientele. That's where you're gonna find the good stuff.
Right. The stuff that's still good to us, but they don't want anymore. But I tell you, I judge every person that's at the Goodwill, and I'm going to tell that works at the Goodwill, and I'm going to tell you why. Because a friend of mine got a DUI and got a bunch of community service hours and served those community service hours working at a Goodwill. And so now, in my mind, every person that works there did something wrong. They're doing what a racket Goodwill has. Their inventory has been donated to you for free. Your employees are working off community service hours, so you don't have to pay them. It's all upside for you.
Yeah.
Everything is profit.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I'd have thought of that.
My dad always does exclusively Salvation Army. I guess they donate more to actual charity. I don't know. I don't have any research to back that up. But
you know how Goodwill gets around that is they make them so convenient. The one, like I would like to donate someplace maybe other than Goodwill sometimes, but there's one a half a mile down the road. And by the time you've gathered up all your stuff that you want to get rid of, you just want to be done, right?
Yeah. And we'll get into it a little bit later on in the show about Trisha made a Goodwill run over the weekend. By the way, was your boyfriend there?
No, he wasn't there. I think he must have worked off all his community service.
Coming up next, Trisha's got the story we love. What do you have?
Oh, we got to talk about those Waymos. They have not been having a good week with Austin.
All right, that's coming up. And also, we're going to share with you this guy on YouTube. He adds saxophone solos to songs that don't have saxophones.
That don't
and they
need them.
Right, you'll hear it. It's coming up next.
1031austin.com.
Things not going well for Waymo in Austin. Trisha's got the details in the story we love in just a moment. But first, I want to introduce you guys to a guy named Evan Jacobson. He's an Instagram guy, and what he does is he adds solos to well-known songs, and he captions all of them with adding sax solos to songs that don't need them. Here are a couple of examples. Enjoy.
I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go.
kind of works.
It does. God.
Never in a million years with that guy when he was in 7th grade or whatever, 6th, 7th grade, and picked up a saxophone, thought he could be famous for doing that.
Right. Exactly. People are clever, aren't they?
Yeah.
I hear guys like this, Evan Jacobson. I'm like, I have no talent.
I'm not creative at all.
Zero. I've got nothing.
The stories we love.
Waymo has been having a hard time for about a week or so in Austin and also other cities. Remember, we heard about the Waymo driving into the active police scene when cops had guns drawn and a guy on the ground, and you see a video of a Waymo with a passenger in it, just driving right through the scene.
Not good.
Nope. And the other problem that they're having is passing stopped school buses. We had 19 incidents of Waymos not stopping when a school bus was stopped, when kids were loading or unloading. And back in November, the issue was reported to Waymo, and then another incident happened last week. Waymo is obviously not going to try and say that this is okay, that this is happening. They've issued a statement saying they're incredibly proud of their strong safety record, but they also understand that even though we're doing really well in some places, we need to do better in some other places. So they're totally owning it. But that's a pretty big violation.
Yeah, there's a learning curve with that stuff. I've only been in a Waymo a few times. When I was taking the Robo-Taxi a couple weeks ago, there was an 18-wheeler that was just kind of stopped on Stratford. You know, we're back there by that rowing center.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was probably trying to figure out where to go and before it went back into a neighborhood. And then the Robo-Taxi just did not know what to do. But they still had a human in there. They're testing with humans.
Mm.
And then he was sending feedback, and then someone called the car. They had a quick discussion about it. Like they're teaching it like in these different instances.
Yeah.
It's going to take time, but it will get there.
Yeah, the Austin Independent School District Police Chief, Wayne Sneed, he said he's definitely happy that they're fixing it, but his concern is the fact that they're still operating while the fixes are in progress.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I can understand that too.
So, guys, I guess we live in bubbles, right? And we're in the Austin bubble. Am I right? Are we one of the few cities in America that actually have the Waymos? They're not nationwide, right? Because
we're one of the early cities for sure.
Right. Okay. Because there was back in August, it was with some guys, big conference, guys from all over town. They were freaking out about the guys from all over the country who were visiting Austin. And they were freaking out about the Waymos. And I'm like, I was like, oh, you don't have these in the Quad Cities? You know what I mean?
Right. I think this is an important city for people to get traction.
Right.
Waymo, this is according to a quick search. They're live in 5 U.S. cities currently. Los Angeles, San Francisco, Phoenix, Austin, and Atlanta.
Huh. That's interesting. All warm summer, Sunbelt cities. You don't want those. I don't trust those things in the wintertime.
Ooh, driving around in the snow?
Right.
How's that going to work?
Ooh,
right.
I didn't even thought of that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I know that the Tesla, if weather conditions are bad, will tell you get off the road.
Like, I can't do this. You got to stop.
Right. Or you need to take over.
I bet it'll have something. If the tires just keep spinning, it will just shut down and then let you out.
Well, Waymo, keep working through it, I guess. But
they've got to fix it. It's
Right.
not something that
the 5 new cities they're going to add that they've announced are Miami, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Orlando. Again, all warm places.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And then they mentioned their next stop includes San Diego, Detroit, Las Vegas, Denver, Nashville, and D.C.
Okay, so they got some cold weather ones in there. That is the story we love. Stick around. JB's got a story to tell everybody about crazy road rage incident in Austin that is terrifying. We'll tell you about it. Stick around. It's coming up. This is the JB and Sandy Show.
1031austin.com.
A road rage incident in Austin that'll freak you out. I can't imagine being the person in the car. JB's going to tell you about that in just a sec. Don't forget to stream the podcast version of the show. You can do that by searching JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. Real quick, want to mention that the home of Richard Overton, you guys, longtime Austinites, you remember Richard Overton? He was the country's oldest World War II veteran. He died back in 2018. He was 112 years old. When he passed away. But his house in East Austin has been given a landmark marker. It's now a permanent tribute to Richard Overton.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very cool. That means, I'm assuming that means that landmark means that it can't be destroyed or knocked down or built upon or anything like that.
When everything is getting torn to the ground and rebuilt.
Remember what Richard said? His how he managed to grow so old and stay healthy?
What?
JB,
I remember whiskey and cigars.
Yep. that was his key, man. So kind of cool. And yesterday was the anniversary of the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that kicked off World War II. Let's talk about this road rage incident that happened somewhere off of Mopac.
Yeah, I have looked at this video so many times. I cannot tell you exactly where it is, but this video has been going around, and it looks like an entry ramp. You do see a sign. It's an area where it's merging, and you do see a sign for Loop 1. So it looks like it's Austin. There's Texas plates on all the cars. And this guy in a gray, like a charcoal grayish Subaru, cuts off the car behind him. Looks like a little Honda maybe. And he gets out. He looks like he's an adult male white guy, probably 35 years old, if I'm guessing. And he's got in his hand what looks like a butcher knife. It's not quite a machete. It's not like a steak knife. It's somewhere in between. And he jumps out of his Subaru, goes to the car behind him, and uses the butt end of it and breaks the driver's side window open. I mean, busts it. And then he runs back to his car and takes off, because I was waiting to see if the person who just had their window broken was going to get out, which probably wouldn't be a good idea with a knife wielding
Right.
dude, right? But the guy jumps back in his Subaru and takes off, and then a chase ensued.
Whoa.
The little car, I think it's a Honda, looks like it, starts chasing him through traffic. So I don't know how the rest of this ended. It is a Honda. Like, I used to be able to look up everybody's plates. I could have told you who both these people are, but they're on video clear as day. Surely the police are going to track this person down and charge
Right.
them with something. You can't. Oh, he dropped the knife too and left without it. I just noticed that.
Does it look like he's merging out of the toll lane? Does it look like it's?
It looks like he was in a turn lane and was trying to get over to the right so he wouldn't have to turn left.
I mean, he immediately jumped out of the car.
Yeah. But man, my first thought is that's a good way to get shot
Yep.
quickly. I don't think you realize how many people have guns in their cars. And if some guy's coming towards you with a knife, that gun is, guess where it's going to point right away.
Right.
And then when he breaks the window, and if he got shot, say I'm on a jury, I'd be like, not guilty.
Yeah.
He provoked it.
Yeah, because you're safe until something like that happens. I saw a great video of this guy. He does a lot of personal security stuff. And he was like, he had this guy on the outside of the car screaming and yelling at him and screaming and yelling at him. He goes, right now, I'm fine. I'm in the car. I'm good. Then the guy starts pounding on the glass. And he goes, I'm not going to do anything. I'm safe. I'm fine.
That's the whole thing. Because I took a conceal course a little over a couple of years ago. And that's one of my big takeaways from that. There can be a lot of gray area, obviously. But the question they're going to ask is, was your life threatened?
Mm-hmm.
So someone screaming, like you said, screaming, maybe even pounding on the windshield. Okay, I'm still in my car. Maybe I'm safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when this guy busts through the glass, that changes everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Now my life is threatened.
Right. And did they, do you know, did they arrest this person?
I haven't found anything. This just happened, started going around like 24 hours ago. So I bet we'll have some kind of update on this, because these people's license plates are clear as day. It's going to be a story for a minute.
Speaking of machetes, you don't say that very often.
Right. That's a weird word.
It's a weird thing to say. There was a dude in Las Vegas. He's a TikTok influencer, and he went around handing out machetes and alcohol to homeless people.
What?
Yeah, he was
Just to see what would happen?
And I saw the video,
Wow.
and he went out, and I saw the video, and I'm like, oh, he got that from Home Depot, because I bought the exact same machete years ago.
That's what you noticed in the video?
But I was using it for like cutting tree branches and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was handing them out to homeless people and giving them alcohol and giving them
Jeez.
individual cigarettes. Well, one of the homeless people then attacked somebody with that machete. Guess who's getting arrested?
Mm-hmm.
The guy that gave it to him.
Yeah.
And he's doing it for clicks. I mean, he's doing it for views.
This is like, remember the guys doing bum fights and selling DVDs?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I know. That's really when I realized my moral line.
That was it.
I was like, I really
and
want
you've
to
got
order
a broad
these.
one.
Yeah, I really wanted to order those DVDs, but I was like, I just
I can't.
I couldn't put money in their
Now, if
pocket.
a friend
That's-
has them,
You're going to go over and watch
I'll
them.
go watch them, but I'm not going to spend my money
it's
on
the
that.
same guy that bought what were the Girls Gone Wild videos?
Oh, yeah. That guy got in a bunch of trouble.
It's funny that guy got in trouble for doing that, because I guess filming people without consent and distributing it. But
and underage.
pretty much everyone does that online now.
You're right.
It's not any different.
You're right. And
Everyone
I don't know
shoots
when-
video of strangers all the time and posts it.
I don't know when people are going to realize that there's no expectation of privacy on a public sidewalk.
Right, in public.
No, I know.
So you can.
You see a
video
lot
all you
of
want.
those incidents with the Karen types
Oh yeah.
going, arguing over whether you can film them or not,
Mhm.
and then there's it's a public sidewalk. It's just those are super engaging.
They are.
I feel guilty for watching those, but I kind of find it fascinating.
And the person shooting the video, that's the goal.
Yeah, to get you all riled up.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there are also some that are doing it specifically to provoke people.
Oh, so that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They're
They want
trying to
people to say
engage in
you
an
can't-
incident.
Yeah, they want people to say you can't film me here.
It's the same people who just taunt police officers when getting
Yep.
pulled over.
Yeah.
They won't roll down the window and just
Mhm.
cooperate. Like,
Right. You will never win that
I know
battle with a
I
police
don't-
officer.
I don't get that. That's a police officer trying to do their job.
Right.
They're walking up to your car. They're nervous as hell
Mhm.
that you might have a weapon and do something crazy. So do whatever you can to make that police officer as comfortable as possible. And they're really nice, typically.
Oh, yeah. Very.
And from my
very nice.
experience, they're like, and then if you just start being confrontational, like not rolling down your window and, I don't get it.
Those people, and then they just press their driver's license up against the glass.
Yeah,
and
but they're filming it because they
Right.
want to be difficult.
Here's a guy told me once, an attorney, he was like, the goal of every traffic stop should be that both parties go home.
Yeah.
Like the cop goes home and you go. You want to sue him? Go ahead. Get yourself a lawyer, and they'll lawyer up and you can settle it in court. But you're not going to settle anything at the traffic stop.
Right. One-on-one at the
Nothing
traffic
is
stop.
going to get done there other than probably you in handcuffs in the back of a cop car. That's about it. So careful out there. Road rage, it's real. Trisha, you're going to flip the wrong person off and you're going to get
I
it.
don't flip people
I've
off.
seen you do it. You lie.
You are lying.
You are a liar.
I mean, maybe twice a year max.
Yeah, right, which is
That's when
probably
I'm really mad.
2 times too many.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.